Next up, we've got Cliff Poth, who asked, would you have wanted to play for the Falcons your whole career, or which NFL team would you have liked to be part of?
If I had to do it all over again, I would have quit football when I got out of college and went right down to talk to Fritz von Erich instead of wasting those 2 years, 1 year with the Falcons on injured reserve and ended up chasing the dream up in the CFL with the Argonauts. I would have gotten right into professional wrestling. Try to name a football player from the 80s. Think of a wrestler: Hogan, Macho, Warrior, Jake, Junkyard Dog, Hacksaw Duggan. It was a moment in time. That's my joke when I do the charity events. World champions. Where in the world do you guys go? It says, nobody knows Tom Brady down in Christchurch, New Zealand, but they'll go, ho!
Yep. Jim, what was your favorite football team growing up? Got to be the Jets, right?
I was a Green Bay Packer fan.
Really?
Yeah. Vince Lombardi, Bart Starr, Jerry Kramer. I was an offensive lineman. I liked Jerry Kramer. The Ice Bowl. Yeah, I grew up. And that's another story, quick one. But the guy named Ben Davidson, who was an all-pro, played for Oakland Raiders, he would crush Bart Starr all the time. And I'd be growing up with my dad. I'd watch him. My dad would go, he's a bad bastard. That Ben Davidson. He hit him out. He was the most penalized guy in the NFL. 6'8", 300 plus. Anyway, so I do the variety telethon that I did for 20 years. I walk into a variety telethon, black tie affair. I walk in. Who's standing there? Ben Davidson. I called my pop. I said, Dad, you ain't going to believe it. That bad bastard's here. I went over. I got to know Ben. What a super gentleman. What a great guy. Another guy, different on the field did a great. We did variety telethon until he passed away. It was a great guy. We're not getting many questions in, brother. I'm sorry. I'm rambling off on other things. I
love it. That's what's great about the show. That's a feedback I get all the time from our listeners. Like, they just love that we just
like, what the hell is he talking about now?
It's just a conversation. One of the things that one of our listeners brought up to me, and this is making me think, is that somebody yeah, really, it never happens.
I thought I smelled them burning.
And forgive me for not remembering your name, but somebody sent me a picture of like a stat sheet from when you were in college, and you played against Earl Campbell. Is that true?
Yeah, I played against Earl. Yeah, Roosevelt Leaks, Earl Campbell. Yeah, we sure did. Yeah, SMU was strong back then. They're coming back a little bit, but we beat A&M when they were number one in the nation. Texas A&M, they were number one in the nation. We beat them. We had a good club. And it's funny, our offensive linemen, the 5 offensive linemen, we still stay in touch. I probably won't be able to make a game this year. I've been going to homecoming most years, but out of the 5 of them, 3 of them are multi-millionaires.
Wow.
Huge. Yeah. One guy ended up VP at Dr. Pepper. One guy's a big shot with Cadillac. The other guy's in oil. The other guy is a successful businessman, and myself. It's funny. Yeah. Well, I went to Joe. We went my Joe Bays. He says, "You want to see my ranch?" And me and Deborah went to his ranch. And we're like, "Oh, this is great." He goes, "Well, it goes a mile down this way, and then a mile down there." I'm like, "A mile, Joe?"
Jeez, this guy did all right.
That's a big ranch. But I tell you, nobody's happier than me and Deborah. That we travel around, and I tell you, wealth doesn't buy happiness. And but we were all off this week, and holy smokes, I was sitting there like this. We got to catch a flight. She's like, no flight. No, there's got to be a flight.
And you never get tired of all the travel?
No, it's kind of cool. Like people say, well, what'd you do this weekend? I said, I went to Idaho.
Everybody else is like, I don't know, I barbecued, I mowed my lawn.
Yeah. Because as long as you go nonstop out of Charlotte, it doesn't matter. If we have to connect, the few times we have connected, we've got bit in the ass, man. That 7.5 hour layover and stuff. But Charlotte, you can find most places nonstop. So you just get on the plane and you get off wherever you're at. Like we're flying nonstop to Boston. We're going up early on Thursday to spend time with my buddy Marty, and then the show's Friday. But yeah, it's nothing compared to the old days. I went 54 days straight without a day off, flying every day. Yeah, that was a grind.
Brutal.
This is, yeah. I bring Deborah with me. Are you kidding? She handles everything. Where do I sit, honey? Okay. You see how the way we travel, brother. Deborah's like a road manager, agent, all rolled into one, man. She does a good job. Takes care of all the BS for me.
God bless Deborah, man. She's incredible, and
not to mention she keeps me alive. I mean, jams those pills down me. I mean, what are we having for breakfast?